Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we've got the new Peppy Gal's characters here. This is the new Videl. Let's go ahead and awaken her, and then we'll go ahead and give her the Rainbow Star as well. So I think that this Videl should be pretty good. The only thing that does bum me out here is at the way she's set up, we really don't want to lean towards a dodge build path for her. And, I mean, it does suck because just, putting it quite simply, Videl would be a significantly better character if we were able to make her a full dodge build. She would. You guys know how it is in these new fights, man. These new fights, they don't play around, dude. Videl is a character, she has to die, right? She has to be the one to actually die. So with that, here, let me actually just flip over for this. So with Videl herself being the character that has to die, I mean, dodge is only something that could really potentially do us wrong, right? I mean, I could see how Videl would be huge. We could run her, I think, very effectively on this team right here. We could run her on the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks team. That support looks like it'll be pretty good. So I think she will actually be a nice little buff for that team. Let's just jump into one of these tough fights. Let's give it a try. I think Videl probably is the best character, like the main unit of the batch, the best character of the batch. Well, I mean, unless we want to talk about the easy A's. I mean, Chila is obviously good. So, okay, let's just jump in. Let's jump in with Videl. We'll start on the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks team. Let's just go into one of these tough fights. Let's see how we do here. Alright guys, we're coming back into an event. Here we go. We're going to use our new Peppy Gal Videl character here on the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks team. Now, just quickly, Videl is going to have a pretty sizable impact on this team. Her design is fine. The thing that's going to really help actually with Videl is it's this right here. This is why Videl is just going to be a nice run on this team. Now, if you guys have watched, any of my videos, it's been incredibly common where we get, like, this opening rotation, except there's no orbs whatsoever, and we instantly lose. Because this character, Gohan, is a ridiculous top 5 level character in the game. The only thing is, he just needs one rainbow orb. And when you specifically get, like, the double Gohan rotation and, bad orb RNG, it could be bad. But Videl is going to drop onto the team, and she's going to be adding a lot of orbs, which is going to be very, very effective. I guess maybe this fight is not good for Videl. I think might go to the blues, Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. Because remember, Gogeta always supers in slot 2 and 3 here, so, alright, well, looks like I'm going to have to get rid of Rainbow Orb no matter what here. Not a big deal. Alright, let me confirm that Trunks and Goten are going to survive right here. And then we'll come back next turn. Now, remember, for Videl to trigger her revive, that's the other thing, too, is, oh, good. When they get the first dodge, they can sometimes get, like, a nice head of steam. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, we're in business. Like, adding a revive character to the team is good, right? Like, a lot of these short fights, you could just run leader, skillless, Fat Boo. Yes, that is always an option on the table. You can always just run leader, skillless, Fat Boo in these type of fights. But putting, like, an actual revive character here on this team is definitely going to be helpful as well. So, alright, we'll come back next turn for Videl. Alright, guys, here we go. Okay. So, alright, I mean, I guess, okay, I mean, it's not the great, this is, I mean, damn, dude, I really do just load into shit like this, huh? Like, I just realized we have no links. We have no links on this rotation. Because remember, the thing with Carnival Gotenks, we can run Carnival Gotenks and he'll be very good for us, but, we also have to run, another Final Trump card character. Alright, so here's Videl. I mean, I guess we could take a look at her link set quickly, even though we're not really going to be able to make use out of any of these links at the moment. This is Courage, Money, 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 Cold Judgment, Infighter, Champion Strength, Battlefield Diva and Shattering the Limit. Not really looking too good here. But yeah, just like Videl's and Chi-Chi's and shit. Her links, like these links individually are very strong, right? Like 2 key, 20% defense, 25% defense right there. Champion Strength gives you key and damage reduction. That shit is good, but I mean, we can't use it. Like, it's not, like, it's like, yeah, it's awesome. Like, those are very powerful links, but, you know, it's only as good as if we have a second character. I mean, if they would do, like, a Dokkan Fest Mr. Satan, sure. All right, so let's just go with Videl. Let's see what she can do here. Obviously, this is, you know, without a lot of her links and shit like that, but, I mean, none of those characters are relevant in any way. None of them. Hercule and Boo, free-to-play Mr. Satan. Alright, I mean, I guess there's Ranfan herself, the new character, but, like, that's pretty much it, right? Alright, so, our Tech Super Easy 8 Gotenks, he's got a really good shot of just dodging for us. Oh, I have been meaning to adjust his build, Super Easy 8 Gotenks. When I run him, I need just, like, nothing he does matters. He just needs to dodge. Right? Like, I don't care, you know, about crits, nothing. You just gotta dodge. Okay. Alright, let's dodge it, bud. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, Videl. Alright, 5 million. Not really the greatest. Animation looks good. Okay, sure. You know, one thing that is a huge problem for us, if there's another Peppy Gal in the turn, or a Gohan. Double normal, of course. Great start. And then we die. Well, I mean, okay. I mean, let's examine the situation here. So, she gets this. Now, to be fair, I mean, this is designed pretty terribly, because 50% damage reduction before attacking. I mean, this is designed by a baboon right here, because in most of these fights are wrapped up on turn 3 and 4. So it's like what we do with Videl early is like, I mean, I don't know. I guess we do need to just forget her revive entirely and just like run her in slot 1. I guess if we're gonna do that fight, that is what we got to do, huh? Because I mean, so she had, you know, her, like, little bit of damage reduction, and Gogeta's just like, okay, get one shot. Like, goodbye. And because she herself revives, like, I don't have cheeky dodge shenanigans going with this character. And then a lot of her stats are after her, specifically, revive is built. Okay, that was a horrible showing. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just a character where, I mean, if we just get bad luck, I mean, she's just fucked. Right? Like, we got double Gohan turn 1, and, you know, we didn't have one, like, on the rotation she was on, so, like, we're cooked. Her damage was pathetic. She got one shot. Let's hop right back into the same fight, actually. Alright, guys, we're coming back in. We have 100%... Oh, actually, no. Well, maybe we don't have a 100% chance to lose. So, I was looking, and I was like, man, it actually is stunning, like, how horribly unlucky I am always in this game. Like, legitimately, like, okay, so, like, let's just examine a couple of things quickly about why Videl just got instantly one-shot. Number one, I mean, she's tied to Gohan, so we get bad rotations, she's in trouble. We got it, we're 2 for 2 for bad rotations. I mean, we already know how, like, it's, you know, just gotta, you know, put my head down, just get, you know, fucked in the butt, and just keep going, right? Nothing we could do about that. So we do not have this as not up. Now, the other thing, I guess it is only a 50% chance to be a super. Why did they give her a 50% chance? Because we supered and then we double normaled. Well, the reason this is relevant, let me pull up right here. I love showing it on this site. Is because she gets 100% defense for 3 turns. So the difference between us doing 1 super and 2 normals versus maybe 2 supers and 1 normal is maybe the difference between winning and losing. But again, no matter what, I will always show you what worst case fucking scenario bad luck looks like, because that's my fate, is to be butt fucked by this game every second of every day. So, alright, I'm gonna put Videl in slot 1 right here, because, I mean, she's gonna get killed like a fish by this Gogeta super. I mean, this is probably, I just hop right back into the same fight, but we're gonna leave this fight. Videl fucking sucks in this fight. I mean, maybe... Yeah, she's like fucking trash in this fight. Like, she's not good enough to live that super attack. 0 damage, that's good. She's not good enough to live the super by Goji. I mean, if the normal killed her, I'm gonna assume the super is gonna kill her as well. So, and the way she set up no hidden potential system somehow? We did double digits this time. Okay, cool. I did float off the other Gohan turn 1, so on our next rotation for Videl, we will have a Gohan finally. So we're actually gonna be able to, you know, hopefully hold it down a little bit. Alright, well, yeah, so far Videl doesn't have much of an impact, but, I mean, I guess that's what happens when you're unlucky. Let's just go into the Blue Goku and Vegeta fight, I guess. Yeah, chat, here we go. Yeah, yes, baby. Alright, nice. We got one of them good rotations. I'm really curious to see how Videl just does in slot 1 right here. I mean, I feel like I gotta see it. I also... Oh, yeah, so she has 0 links with Gohan. Is it okay if I say I fucking hate her design? I think her, yeah, she sucks. This character's ass, dude. I'm sorry. Like, she's just trash. Because it's like, what's her impact in Festival? None. What is her impact? Well, I mean, we could, well, hold on. We could run her on Bond of Parent and Child, and then just use up her revive against, like, the Daima phase or the Gogeta phase. Yeah, but the problem is, I mean, we would need to do damage as well. Like, it's like this whole, like, idea of, like, the characters instantly dying and, you know, you are able to move to the next turn doesn't work with charge counts. So, yeah, she's not an option for Festival. And, I mean, am I crazy or her kit fucking his ass in these new fights? Like, where... Like, we can't revive until... Like, you have to float her off. So, like, right here, we could revive on turn 4. But, like, if we leave her on rotation, we won't be able to revive, I mean, until 5 if we just keep her on rotation a couple of times. So, she's got 0 links to the Gohan. I think I hate her kit. And the other reason I really fucking despise her shitty kit is because we can't do dodge. Which means she's just a fucking glorified fish out there, right? Like, she's just slaughter. She's gonna be a milk tank out there for these bosses, man. Alright, well, I mean, let's just get it going. We have 0 dodge, so she's gonna be stunned, but I do think in this situation, she should be able to effectively tank, right? So, Path of Power Kit Goku, we have Gohan in rotation, she's in slot 1. We have true type advantage right here. This should be easy tanking. Okay. Yeah, we'll take it. Sure. Yep. About Vegeta. Oh, double super by Goku. Okay, cool. Cool, cool. Alright, this guy... I mean, these super attacks can be devastating. Right? Like, LR Omega Shenron gets fucking killed in this exact situation, right? Okay, what about this? And 400. I mean, we do live... Yeah, the problem I have with Videl is her revive condition. I fucking hate it. She should... If you're gonna make a character that can only revive with her reviving, then... I mean, you gotta just be able to do it whenever. The fact that there's like so many hoops to jump through to get to it, I don't know, chat. I do not know. Now remember, defensively, she'll be able to build up a lot of damage as she supers. Now Gohan's doing good damage right here, and Videl's helping. We have Videl and Path to Power Kid Goku both supporting Gohan, right? So I mean that's like Videl's greatest impact here. Well, it was good. She did live 3 supers, powerful boss supers, which sure we'll take it. But she did give Gohan nice extra damage. So okay, all right. Alright guys, we're coming back in. Sorry, my phone died. I got discombobulated. There's a issue with summon coins. Crazy day, crazy day. Okay. So let me get back into it. So, I was a tad disappointed, right, by... Okay, now we can swap into Goten and Trunks. Videl will still keep her abilities. even, wait, does she? Yeah, she should. But her stats dropping like that. Wait, do you have to literally have the Gohan out? No, it shouldn't be that way, because... no, I mean, Gohan does just give all allies support. That's got to be what that is, right? Because, like, this... So, if we jump back over, this right here. Yeah, like this... No, we're good. I'm getting mixed up. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna leave... I want this fight to keep going so we can get Videl's transformation. So... I'm gonna leave Gohan out. Damn, yeah, we're gonna have to go to, like, a different fight. I'm gonna leave Gohan out here. Because it's like, the Trunks and Goten, remember, their massive support buff is gonna hit youth category allies anyway. Which Videl is not, so... Alright, now remember, we do have to get the int orbs for this. So we'll hit that right there, okay. Alright, so we'll hit... this... And then Gotenks can hit that right there. Alright, hopefully Gotenks does his job. Here's Videl. Videl's done no super attacks. We definitely need to see what Videl's looking like after she does several super attacks to give herself the 100% defense for a couple of turns. Right? Like, we need to see that. Wait, what? Wait, but didn't I... Huh? Alright, chat, we're coming back in. Okay. So, on this rotation, like, Videl's in slot 7. I just despise her whole revive thing so much. And, I mean, it doesn't look like she's really very good until she revives. She's just really not suited for a lot of these new fights, huh? But it's not like she's, like, a festival character either. So, it's like, what specific fight did they have in mind for this Videl? I'm not even super sure. Because, like, on this team, like, we're just gonna blow... Like, unless I'm missing something, maybe... very easily, right? But, alright, we'll just come back. We'll come back. Alright, guys, we are loading in to Shadow Dragon Boss Rush, because I just keep loading in instant death. Not today. I'm not in the mood. So, alright, really what we want to do with Videl is just, you know, turn starts, we float her off right away, and then we'll be able to revive. That's what we're gonna aim for. So let's just let this turn go by. I didn't unfortunately have a Gohan in each rotation again. I mean, it's very difficult to play. So, all right, we'll see what happens. Because I think Videl, I mean, she's just, it's just, I mean, I don't like her because it's just get perfect RNG or she fucking sucks. So doesn't seem too fun to me. Because I don't know, like I don't feel like we're really just, like, loading into, like, okay, like, here's a Gohan in each rotation. So instead, like, she's just, like, she does no damage. I mean, she does do the good support, but, I mean, it's only if specifically Gohan is on rotation. So, like, right here, on this turn, she's contributing essentially nothing. Like, she actually contributes nothing right now. So, yeah, I'm, like... I don't know, like, feeling her out, like, in practice here in these runs, I feel like she's just, like, a worthless character on this team. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, not... she does not seem too effective. We'll come back in a couple of turns here. Alright, guys, so we're coming to our next rotation right here. Alright, so Videl... Even after... Okay. So, Videl could now revive. I guess one thing that does suck with Videl right now, though, is that she does have true type advantage against the Shadow Dragon. I don't think this... Yeah, that's not going to one-shot him. Alright, well, let's let Videl go ahead and get smoked right here and see what happens. We'll go ahead and get her revive, and then, I mean, you know, she should be much better. By the way, so for the build, one of the reasons I gave her the attack equip is, I mean, remember, she's going to be guaranteed critting after the revive. I don't know. I actually just hate Videl's design. I think Videl, I mean, maybe I'm nuts. I think she's one of the worst designed characters of the year by far, right? Like, I don't know. Like, characters who have to play around with reviving, I don't, outside of Fat Boo, I just have always hated this shit. Fat Boo works great, but the rest of them,
Videl さん、騙されたと思って、この豆食べてみて。
Alright, so we got Videl back going. I think, to me, I think she would have been a significantly better character. So if we jump back over. So now that she revives, okay, so we got this, right? We revived. Now she gets an extra 200% attack and defense, 30% damage reduction, guaranteed crit, and guaranteed additional super, right? I mean, I don't know. This should have been active from turn 1. That, I think, like, if we could just load in and she would die and give us a turn, that's really dude, could you imagine how effective she would be? Because, remember, with the youth team especially, which, I mean, we'll do a Peppy Gal run after this as well, but, like, I mean, is she not supposed to be help for Gohan with this? And this? I mean, I know this has got Peppy Gals on it too, but, like, if we were able to just revive instantly, it would be so huge for the youth category team, right? Like, I mean, you are going to be better off just running Fat Boo instead of this character, right? Like, Fat Boo just does what she does, except better. I mean, in the harder fights, because, like, it's not her second turn or fourth turn start of the battle. It can be her second turn if you specifically float her off. So, I just don't, this doesn't feel like a very practical character to me. I'm not really too impressed, I would say, unfortunately, with our girl Videl. On this next rotation, let's see what stats she's gonna give us. Let's just go ahead and see on this next rotation. All right, we come to this rotation here. So we've got all this extra damage reduction, but I mean, man, her stats are very low. I mean, I guess it's all about her supering, right? Supering and getting that massive defense up for a bit. All right, well, just the way she's set up fucking sucks, so I can't run her in slot 1 in this rotation. I also feel very naked, like no dodge build on her. Like, it's just like she's worthless to me, right? Like, these fights. Okay. Alright, he actually is gonna live. He did actually live. Okay, alright, Videl, let's go. Let's see what Videl gets. So this is a guaranteed crit. She has a guaranteed additional super. We're up to 20. So once she revives, she could give us, like, I mean, some okay damage for, like, a banner unit. I mean, so she did 20 right there. She had a guaranteed super coming. They were guaranteed crits. I don't know. That's not... Let's, we'll get through this, and then we'll run Videl on a Peppy Gal team and just see what it looks like. I think that a lot of these Peppy Gal runs, I mean, they're going to be brutal as well. Because it's like, we're either running STR Videl, or I guess we're going to run Roshi. I mean, it's going to be rough regardless. Alright, so we're going up against Ice. This would be the perfect spot right here for the Videl revive, right? Like, would be like a lock-in boss or AoE or something like that. Alright, let's do this. And let's see what Videl's going to give us damage-wise. So she's at 660k defense. We did, what, 1 super last turn? I mean, remember, a lot of what she's doing is going to be, you know, we build up a couple of these. But she doesn't really have that much damage reduction, right? Like, so this is just always going. Like, even, like, this would be getting rid of this damage reduction too, wouldn't it? Like, this is just always going. So she's just always losing damage reduction. I think this character fucking sucks. I hate this character. I think she's horrible. If she could just revive instantly, she'd have a lot more value, I think. That would be it. It would be if you could just load in and she's able to just die and revive. The fact that she is, like, extended and restricted until turn, like, 4 at minimum is, like, I think it just kills this unit. Like, I don't know. Like, the Rainbow Orb changing is certainly good. That's always good. But her support being only specifically for Gohan, I mean, matter of fact, you know what? That fucking sucks too, right? Like, that's trash too. So, I don't know. Yeah, Goten and Trunks are very strong, by the way. So, even against a dodge-canceling boss, there's like, yeah, whatever, we don't give a shit. Pan should be okay, yep. Alright, Videl, let's see. 23. Okay. Remember, this is a guaranteed crit. She has a guaranteed additional super as well. That's also a guaranteed crit. Her animation looks good. I'll give her that. So there's our second one. And then this is, you know, this gives defense for 3 turns, but we did get locked into floating her off. One more? We get it? Super. Triple super. But, like, that's it? This is all she does? Yeah, I think she sucks. I think she's awful. Somehow AGL Kid Goku has 0 supers up to this point. Oh boy. Yeah, let's, alright, we'll cut, and I'll probably just finish this run off. And then we will also, I do want to run her on a Peppy Gal team. I'm not sure how easy it'll be to find Roshi friends. Like Roshi friends or maybe STR Videl friends. Because STR Videl, she does give Peppy Gals 180%. So, I mean, I guess we could do that, right? Like, here's what Peppy Gal is rocking. A lot of leaders, a lot of characters, but we're basically just looking for these two. And, I mean, they both suck. They're year-old characters, so it's gonna be brutal. Gonna be brutal. Alright, guys. Okay. I guess we could just put Videl right there. That'll be fine. Now, remember, Videl should, like, so we go up the next phase against in Omega. Like, Videl's damage reduction before attacking, that should still be triggered by, because their Trunks and Goten plus Gohan is still in the name, right? So that part of Videl will still be triggered, and she gets the extra damage and stuff like that. I mean, I guess, judging by the damage she's doing, obviously, we could tell that it is actually activated. Alright, let's go. Again, we'll play this run out and then do a Peppy Gal run. But yeah, I do not see myself using this Videl ever. I mean, ever. I think. It depends. Like, we could run into the Goku Black and Zamasu fight, and, like, if we get perfect RNG, if things are lined up perfectly, Videl could help us win with the revive. But it's just, you see what I said, though. It's if things line up fucking perfectly. And I play this game all day, every day, and I just get fucked over and over. Like, I think things for Videl, it's too specific. It's not like Fat Boo, where just, you know, whenever he just dies, and then on his next turn he has a Ghost Usher. Right? Like, it's not the same thing at all. So, or like, you know, AGL UI Goku, another one of these type of characters. He has 100% dodge turn 1, and then on his second turn, you know, or I mean, he has 100% dodge turn 1, but he has this revive, which you could, like, let's say UI Goku starts out on the second turn, and, you know, you take, you know, 40% damage turn 1 or something like that. Reasonable, right? And then he, like, not only is he have 100% dodge on the second turn, but he goes to revive, right? Like, I tend to avoid, like, using, like, leader skill-less stuff, but, like, you know, if we really wanted to go for the Videl role, we could run Fat Boo or AGL UI, right? And who could fulfill the role better. Potentially Chilai as well, but, like, I gotta actually, I haven't actually used Chilai quite yet, right? Okay, so here we go. On this next rotation, we'll be able to see Videl against this Omega. This Omega, I mean, is a reasonably tough boss, right? So we can see how this is going to look here. Okay. Alright. Alright, Videl. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so Omega's pretty tough. It's gonna AoE right away. I mean, I guess if we're gonna see Videl, like, tanking the AoE, that's pretty good. The kid does have dodge canceling as well. I mean, the thing is, I wouldn't want to go into Gohan, though. Whatever, I mean, it doesn't matter if we lose. Yeah. Like, for this guy, we probably would want Gohan rather than Goten and Trunks, but... Let's see this. Okay, double digits. She's at double digits, too. That's good, that's good. Pan is probably not going to be at double digits. Yeah. Okay. Alright, there's a super. I think this might cook us right here. Alright, let's do a run. I don't know what fight. Maybe we'll just run Peppy Gals in one of the boss rushes, though. Alright, guys, here we are on a Peppy Gal team. There's our girl Ranfan. It's my first time using Ranfan. Okay, so, I mean... Man, okay, Videl. I wish she just had more, dude. She is really completely just built around that revive. That's it, right? Like, she's just completely built around the revive. Damn, man. You know what they should have did? I mean, I guess to be fair, I was gonna like make her closer to Fat Boo, but I mean, Fat Boo, I guess, is like a Dokkan Fest exclusive character. Videl is just like a Peppy. Like, Videl is gonna be on every single banner ever moving forward, right? Like, she'll be on the next Dokkan Fest and the next Dokkan Fest and the next Dokkan Fest. Like, she'll be on all these banners. All right, double normal right there. That hurts. The double normal really hurts because her defense is reliant on getting supers. Around every corner, her design sucks. Yeah, it does. Alright, here's Ranfan. Alright, goodbye, Trunks. Crazy. They get... Remember, in the actual show, she was just in her bra and panties right there. But I guess Amatsu was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Alright, so we'll be able to see what Videl's gonna look like next turn. Yeah, her defense is just so low. Those additional normals just destroy Videl, dude. Like, she really wants those additional supers. Alright, Goku is sealed, so it's not like he can't super and kill Videl right here. Alright, cool. We're good. We're good. Alright, so, next turn on turn 6, I guess we'll just revive. I mean, it is good to save it. Like, if we could, like, for, like, a stronger phase. But Videl, I mean, she really is completely trash until she gets the revive off. So, I mean, we might as well just proc it, right? Just get the revive, so. Oh, huh. We just got blown away. Wait, what? Who? The blues just killed someone. Man, this has been brutal. Dude, I don't have, like, a ton of friends to just spam. I mean, if we could find a friend here in one of these relevant fights. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. There's a dev friend, Master Roshi. Perfect. Okay, I would just, let me try and come back in, when Videl's ready to revive. Let's just come back in. Peppy Gal run when she's ready to revive here. Chat, I didn't, Roshi died to normals, dude. Roshi died to normals. I mean, I don't know if that was just bad luck. I don't think, I mean, these characters are just not able to do, this level of content. I mean, here, bro, I looked away and Roshi had died to normals. I had Chilai on rotation. So, okay, well this time, Videl is also in slot 7. Dude, I can't stand this shit, man. I can't even, it takes, like, bro, it takes hours to make these videos sometimes because of all the fucking trash we gotta go through. I think I might just end the video here. Yeah, like, Videl fucking sucks. Videl sucks. Using her is miserable. It's absolutely a horrible experience in any real fight we want to do. I mean, here we go, guys. I got it. No, hold on. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good, chat. Here we go. Let's go into, you know, one of the very first Dokkan events right here. Let's get some nice... Here's a good run for Videl, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's take Videl right on in here. Let's go, man. We got this. We got this. Here's a good spot for Videl. Please be in the second rotation. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I can't even joke around with Videl. Videl solo at the boss, dude. Oh my god. What a disaster of a video. It's just, bro, I can't, you need things to go so perfectly specific for Videl, and I just never am able to set this shit. Like, bro, hours and hours of resets until the game is like, all right, you've had, you know, literally an hour and a half of, like, us shitting on you. Now we'll give you a run. Now you can have one. It's like, bro, oh my god, dude. So yeah, I mean, the only, I don't know. Like, Videl just seems like trash to me. Like, her kid is just horrible. It's just all, like, Dokkan usually is fucking terrified of some of these revive characters. So I never was a fan of, like, LR Metal Cooler. Go down the line with a lot of these revive characters, like, But, like, and, like, Videl just feels like that. Had they not been fucking cowards and just gave her revive turn 1, she would transform from, I think she's a terrible character, one of the worst characters of the year. But if she could just revive turn 1, I would transform her. She would actually be a very effective character, right? I mean, Spopovich is better than this Videl, I think. I don't know. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, did we, let me just confirm, we did go through everything, right? So, let's jump over. I mean, you know, we had her on turns with the Gohan and the Goten and Trunks, just she was supporting them. She does Rainbow Orb Change. She gets her stats right there. We saw various turns of that. She loses a damage reduction. This is just for the first couple of turns until we could revive. And we saw her with the revive. Yeah, I hate this character. Alright, guys. So there was the banner unit Videl. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of problems with this Videl. She doesn't really have much of a purpose besides the revive. But, I mean, in most of the content right now, you're not even going to see the revive unless things go literally picture perfect. And if she doesn't start out on literally turn 1, we're also probably not going to see the revive. So just a hugely horrible character. So this is strength worthy of the name Videl. Leader skills, Peppy Gal category, or Super AGL key 3 and 120% of stats. Passive skills support for Videl. So she gives 2 key and 200% attack and defense at the start of turn, and 30% damage reduction. She Rainbow Orb changes, which is good, and then she gives 3 key and 70% attack and defense for allies that have Gohan Teen, Ultimate Gohan, or Great Saiyaman. Now, that is going to apply to this character the whole time, because even while we're in Trunks and Goten, it is still Trunks Kid, Goten Kid, and Gohan Teen is right there in the name. Right, so it's like she is supporting Trunks and Goten or Gohan, right, at all times. Then, when attacking with 12 or more keys, she gets 200% attack and defense. if there's another Peppy ally in the turn, or if there's a Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, Great Saiyaman in the turn, she gets 50% damage reduction before attacking and 300% attack when attacking. Why the fuck is this only before attacking? I think this helps kill the character, because there's this too. For every turn pass, she loses 10% damage reduction. You know what? This should have been fucking gone. Fuck this off straight into hell. Get that out of there. Get this out of here too. She should revive and get like 80% damage reduction. Remove this bullshit. Remove this, and then change this to 80%. And she becomes a significantly better character. I don't see why she can't get 80 or 90% damage reduction if, like, she would have to die for it first, and especially with this nonsense right here. So, yeah, anyway, for every turn passed, she loses 10% damage. Well, I guess this is no more than 30, so maybe, like, she is always going to permanently keep this, but it's, okay. I mean, yeah, sure, but I don't know that her defense is still going to be high enough anyway. So we got that, right? Then for 3 turns from her entry turn, she gets 200% defense, high chance to crit, and additional has a high chance to be a super. The 50% chance to be a super. I do kind of wish that this was guaranteed too, because a lot of defense she's relying on is actually coming from her super attack effect with that, right? So then, and then she gets KO'd starting from the 4th turn from entry turn. So this is, like, let's say we get her turn 1. If we leave her on rotation, it's going to be her 3rd appearance is when it'll activate. Let's say we have her on turn 1 and we float her off. It'll activate on her 4th turn. So it's that, I think, is just ridiculous. I think they should have just, because she herself has to die. It's not a rotation-wide revive. It should just be that it's up at all times. She revives when KO'd, right? Like, if I was to redesign this character, I think which would make her a lot more effective and a lot less literal, perfect, specific RNG reliant. It would just be that, she could die whenever and she'll revive, and you just get rid of this and you get rid of this, right? Like, just get rid of all that shit, and, so that she would be, like, very, very fish-like before she'd revive, and then you just bump this way up. So, I mean, even after reviving, I guess when we did see her take the Omega Shenron AoE, right? I mean, she had that, and, I mean, she would still have this, so she would be pretty strong against, like, the AoE there, or, I mean, maybe against, like, a Trunks and Goten AoE in one of those fights or something like that. So she will have that. And then after she revives, she gets 200% attack and defense, 30% damage reduction, guaranteed crit, guaranteed additional super. And we saw her, a lot of the time, she was pushing out, like, the 20 million super attacks. Yeah, I just, so, like, we run her in Special Battle or Supreme Magnificent Battle. At most of the time, it would just be, like, she'd show up on, like, turn 2 or something like that. At most of the time, I feel like there probably won't even be a Gohan there, because we get, like, double Gohan or something like that. And her impact would be almost nothing. She's literally bringing nothing to the team. And, like, the earliest we get revive is turn 4, but the team already has complete control of the fight by then. At the second Trunks and Goten come out, usually it's like, once Trunks and Goten come out, like, we're winning the fight in these special battle stages or Supreme Magnificent Battle stages. The problems are mostly within turn 1 and 2 because they come out, they're dropping their fusion, like, it just gets really, really crazy. I guess even bringing Videl does lower their effectiveness a little bit too. And, I mean, I don't know that she's even really seems too good for the Peppy Gal team. I feel like this is a character I might literally never use again. I don't know that I've hated the character this much in quite a while. No. Not a fan. There's a couple of things. I mean, they could have made this that it's the whole rotation. That way you could have given her a dodge build, which would have made her a bit stronger defensively. I think maybe they could have made her support stronger as well, given her multiple turn support abilities. I'm just not really too much of a fan of this Videl. So her super attack here is the Videl Rush. gives her 100% defense for 3 turns, and she does supreme damage to the enemy, which is nice. But I mean, on a lot of the runs, it's like we supered and then additional normal. It's just like that's what we were getting, you know, quite a bit. It was a very frequent thing we were seeing there. 12 kill multiplier, 140% is a normal level for a banner unit. Then her links: Courage, Money, Cold Judgment, Infighter, Champion Strength, Battlefield Diva, Shattering Limit. Worthless with most of the characters. We did have her with Ranfan a little bit in the Peppy Gal run, but I mean, these Hercules and Chi-Chis are worthless characters. So this Videl seems to me to be one of the worst characters of the year easily. I mean, she's not like a Dokkan Fest or like, you know, some summonable LR or something like that. She is a summonable character, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I think the design, like, feeling and seeing it play out in game, I think is terrible. And the Peppy Gal team is not a team that could actually compete at all whatsoever. There's a zero. Like, we jumped in and the leader is dying to normals. So, like, it's not really. We're going to be doing Dokkan event runs for these showcases, man. All right, let's just go and take a look at the categories here for Videl. So she, of course, is on the Peppy Gal team. You know, this is the first Videl that's dropped from the fight with Spopovich from that World Tournament. Then Videl is also on the World Tournament category. It's nice to get more characters for this category. I think that is good. Maybe, I mean, some fight would come out where, you know, she would be useful. If we would get, like, you know, like a new Legendary Goku event or something, and there would be, like, a World Tournament mission, like, Videl could be good for that. Like real lower level content. I think Videl could be solid in there. There's Majin Buu Saga. That Videl, of course, is a part of. Buu Saga's always getting characters, right? She's also on the Earthling category team also. Okay. Then Videl is on Defender of Justice. Now, this is how she's on the new LR Gohan, Goten, and Trunks' team. Funny enough, these are the only 2 Defender of Justice characters of the year, right? The new Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, and then the new Videl right there. She's also on the Bond of Parent and Child category team. So that gets her on the 220% for Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. She's also on the Earthbred Fighter category team. Okay. Then she's on the Tournament Participants. You guys know this. Tournament Participants, kind of like one of the categories of the year. Constantly buffing that. And then finally, there is the Powerful Comeback category that Videl is part of. I mean, this doesn't get buffs that often, right? I mean, I guess this is only last year, 2024, but I'll definitely take more options for Powerful Comeback for sure. So there's Videl. I think she's a pretty terrible character. I think the way they designed her, making it to where it's like, you know, either the 3rd turn that she revives or she's able to revive after you float her off. It's just horrible in most of these fights we're rocking right now. It's just terrible, and she's going to be worthless because of this. If this was just simply starting from turn 1, she'd have value. Because then, you know, you could go in to bullshit in the Rose fight. He annihilates you instantly. But then, like, Videl will be able to give us an extra turn. She would have real extreme value, by the way. Because remember, go through, like, all these videos I do where we're using Trunks and Goten in these very tough fights, right? And it's like, we just need to get to Trunks and Goten. If Videl would just load in and instantly be slaughtered and revive, it would get you 1 turn closer to the gods of the game, Trunks and Goten, coming out. And once they come out, you are wrapping that shit up. With the damage they do, the support they give, then the active skill support they give, they're able to completely control the game. So if Videl was able to die turn 1 to really cut down the amount of time where you have to deal with the nonsense of these new fights before you can get to them, she would have had a ton of value. But they decided, nope, can't let the character be good. And they attached that condition to her. So what really will happen is we'll run her 15 out of 16 times, and she will have no impact on the outcome of the fight whatsoever. It's just like she just sits there and does literally nothing. That's it. Like, she's just providing nothing. And I think, like, if it's a really nasty boss, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta that we saw, I mean, they'll just blow her away, right? And she's not going to revive because they artificially tossed this horrible ass fucking condition on her. So yeah, I think Videl, one of the worst characters of the year for sure. So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.